If you all like, change the whole ink on the Naira note, I will still win in the 2023 election. Tinubu, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate, spoke to the people of Ogun State about the impending presidential election in the early hours of today. He said, and I quote, "If they want, they should change the ink on the Naira banknotes." Bola Ahmed Tinubu remarked, "People will vote and I will win the presidential election." The traitors attempted to damage the fuel supply, he said. "When I become Nigeria's next president, I'll make sure to lower the per liter price." The rapidly approaching presidential election is a better revolution, as Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu continued. "Some people oppose the election, but we will not let them." He stated, "Student loans are one thing I promise you when I become president." Also, according to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, "When I become president, no one will have to repeat a class for 8 years and no one will be forced to leave university due to tuition fee. My administration will ensure that a course does not run more than 4 years." Is it not interesting? Is it not interesting that the same promises the All Progressive Congress people made when they were coming in 2015, they made a whole lot of promises. Don't worry, I will do this. Don't worry, I will do that. Don't worry this. Don't worry that. They are coming out to tell us the same, don't worry. When we did, we still did. We know they worry you. We know they worry. They are coming out to tell us the same thing. The same promises, just like somebody came and promised you last year that, okay, don't worry, this year I'm going to support you. I'm going to, anything, your business, whatever, I'm going to support you. And then the person comes again. That last year, it was just the promises. After the person made the promise, the person disappeared. And then coming maybe next 2 years, not even next 2 years, is coming to say, okay, don't worry, this thing I promised you that time, I will give you. He keeps repeating, what he said he would do for you. What he would do for you, without fulfilling the order. How we go use be? Maybe we use our hand check this thing out. Somebody promised you before, the person without fulfilling what he promised you before is now coming in and telling you, I will do this and I will do that. Super story. You have to, even in your place of work, for you to get promoted, you have to have proven yourself beyond doubt that no, I am better. Right? In your place of work, there are things you have to have done. You cannot immediately come into an organization and you are just promoted like that. There is something you would have done, something very remarkable. Do you understand? Imagine somebody who just comes in, you have not proven yourself better, nothing. They just give you a position. It's not done. It's not possible. So even if you are, except maybe somebody don't work out for you, as in somebody have done something behind the scenes for you. But if, as a person, you come into your normal employment, you employ based on merit, you have to prove. That is why sometimes what am I saying? You have to prove yourself that this position coming up, you are worth it. People should be pointing and say, no, that person. If there's anybody, you understand? There'll be a time, maybe they'll say promotion is coming out. They'll say, look at the person that you're supposed to give it to, because they don't. But these people, they never even try. They never try to, the promises where they say the promise made is a debt. It's a promises is a debt, right? Now, you never clear the debt where you owe the BC. And you are coming out to promise again. Nigerians, now it is still us. We have ourselves to blame for this. If, at the end of the day, we allow those people. The only person you are supposed to be calling again, let's say, for instance, you are actually someone who, maybe you are, let's say, an engineer. The workers you are going to call back, they are people who you are actually okay with their work. You are an engineer, an engineer, you will need people who they build, the bricklayers. After the bricklayers, you need people who are the painters, right? people who are fixing the windows. You understand? From the windows, you need people who are painters, who are wire. You understand? So, if, let's say for instance, somebody has wired the house for you, and then they call you, say the house need problem, they get problem, will you call that person back to come and wire the house? Of course not. You will not, Or even, let's say for instance, even the painter, the person did not do a good job, you will not call the person again. So Nigerians, it is like somebody came and told us how he's wonderful at a job, how he's going to make the country better. We are at a place where we were fair. You understand? We were at a place where we were experiencing growth, even though the growth was coming in at 0.001% per 6 months. You understand? We were actually moving forward at a very slow pace, but there was progress. And then somebody comes and tells you, oh, he will increase your speed, he will make sure this one happen, that happened. The person finished promising you, and then the person did not fulfill the promises. And then the person is now coming out to tell you after 8 years that don't worry, I'll make things better. Your facial expression, what the person is saying, is saying, okay, oh, you make things better, I'll be okay. That is always be a reply. We are very sir. That's what you say, right? Because obviously the person did not fulfill the later promises. So the person will do well, then they give continuation. Person will not do well, then they give a continuation. You bring in a lesson teacher for your child, and that lesson teacher is not, your child, you notice your child not a pick up. In fact, your child can't even worse. What do? You go do it, you go change the lesson teacher. I don't understand. So we have tried picking people based on experience before. We have tried picking people based on popularity before. We have tried picking people based on what they give us. Make me no lie. We did do well for this country. People will come and say, don't worry, vote for me. I'll give you this, I'll give you that. They'll give us money. We'll vote for them. I'm saying this to us. This one is not a matter of my lie. Do you understand? After collecting money and then you start complaining. Why are you complaining? Nobody you carry your decision, give your votes, give them. Sell yourself for 8 years. So Nigerians, now is another election. They don't come again. The same people. Now still the same people. Coming us, telling us, promising us the education. I'm going to make sure that 4 years is... It wasn't what they told students before. Anyway, Nigerian students, Nasabi, I no one believes in I get such short memory. I want to believe that you have all learned some lessons. The same goes to what else did he say? He said he's going to, he's going to, you'll not repeat a class for 8 years. Then student loans. Student loans, when we say country day for basic. Well, Nigerians, like I say, what is enough for the wise? Vote wisely. Okay.